Hey guys, what is up? And welcome back to another episode of Goattville Updates, where we are back here once again, just going to show around stuff that I'm working on over the past week. So yeah, I suppose we can just get straight into that. But first off, my channel is about to reach a significant landmark, almost at 500. So yeah, hopefully we can get to that by the next video. That's gonna be my goal. All right, that's my goal. So I gotta make this episode as interesting as possible. All right, so let's get started. So here's the bridge going into the city. This is the first week I've been on the city ever since the month began. I just diverted my attention back to this beautiful place of the map. I used to be working over there by the suburbs, but then I sort of switched over here, just kind of balance my interests, make sure I don't get bored of anything too fast. And it's been doing pretty good. I mean, I haven't been doing a lot of things, but I've actually done some things. So originally what I wanted to do was I was going to expand this little plot out. Like, we have the little hotel right here, and speaking of this hotel, aside from, I really love the way the interior of this looks. I did this a while ago, but I know, but of course I couldn't do this amount of work, what's the word? I don't even know how to say it, but like along with all the other stuff. But just for the hotel here, what I did was I simply added in the roofs and stuff like that I'm going to be doing for the hallways of each one, as well as like the different apartments just for this one. So yeah, each floor is gonna have 4 apartments. Here's the little model over here. So if we come over here, this is the little model. Actually, they're not really apartments, they're sort of like hotel rooms. So they're relatively well done. I like the way they are. You got quite a nice view as well. But this is how I'm gonna like style each one. And that's the only one that I have done, room 1A, and there's like 13 floors on this building, I'm pretty sure. 13 times 4 is like somewhere in the 50s range. Yeah, somewhere in the 50s range, so I'm gonna need to do like 50 of those, or my math's just completely off. Is it? I don't know. But anyway, that's simply all I've done here. Nothing much, but it's still an improvement in some sort of sense. I've just been kind of like, going from different places around here, just doing even the smallest of things. But yeah, aside from that, what I was going to do was I was going to come over here and I was going to start working on another skyscraper, which is going to go right up next to this one. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all these balconies on the side here. I have them on this side, and I think this is definitely a good place to keep them, right outside, looking over the city streets and stuff like that. I think it's a good place to have these balconies. But on the other side, I'm not too sure. They're just connected to the hallways, so there's not going to be any disadvantage to the hotel rooms. So that's definitely a good sign there. But I'm just going to have to like get rid of all those just so it's not too cramped and so that the view isn't like, relatively appalling. Like all you're going to be able to do is just look down this little alleyway. And I don't think that's going to be best. I'm going for realism. I'm going for like a nice, good city, not anything that's, not good. That's like probably the best way to describe it. But yeah, I do have plans. I'm probably gonna start building this up soon. I have like a design all figured out, and yeah, hopefully that should do pretty good. It's probably gonna be something similar to this. Well, in terms of the base, this tower, I'm just gonna have like a little bit of an elevated base along with like some little garden design at the front, because I think that really looks nice. I like it. But yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do for that next skyscraper, which I will get working on probably in the next building episode, which will come out on Wednesday. And yeah, aside from that, my significant improvement is if we come over here, this building, this lovely building, which I like built the outer frame of like 6 months ago, probably more than that, probably like 7 or 8, but this one, it looks pretty nice. I like the way it looks. I think it fits into the city quite well. It's got a nice, unique color to it, and it's kind of got a nice modern aspect to it. So I've been working on this. I've been trying to completely finish it. This is called the Fladstrad offices, Swedish for like riverside. I'm pretty sure that's like what the translation would be. But if we come inside, we have a nice, beautiful lobby, and the first floor, which I did originally, which of course just has like a little small meeting room, nothing much there, and over here just a little, just a bunch of tables and stuff like that. But that's pretty much all I did over the past few days. Oh, whoa. I just realized that. The compass turns in the item frame, as you do. Strange. I also figured out that the compass points towards the spawn, not necessarily towards the north of the map, so that's a little bit of a weird way to design something like that. But anyway, up here, I haven't gotten all the furnishing done, of course, because, you know, that would just take a while. And I don't really feel like copying and pasting each and every floor, because that would just get boring, you know? It would just get boring. So I've been working on different designs for each one. So this type of floor is going to be sort of like a room for offices. Here's a little prototype of what I'm going to do. So this is how all the offices are going to kind of look. Of course, not exactly the same, but looks relatively nice. I like the way that turned out. But here's just kind of an open, boring hallway, which of course I got to fix. I'm going to put like a door there, which is going to lead to more offices because I haven't furnished these stuff yet. And we also have a little second office right here, probably for like 1 or 2 people. So that's good there. And over here is just going to kind of be like a little open space. And I totally forgot to do this half. Okay. I wanted to have like the 2 floor designs I wanted to have done, but apparently I didn't check over this one. All right. But yeah, this one's just going to kind of be like a little bit of an open area. You know, it's not going to be like a traditional office, you know, all claustrophobic and everyone's confined in their little boxes designated for work. It's going to be a little bit more open and a little bit more, you know, not prison-like is probably the best way to describe it. But yeah, if we come over here, this is the second floor design, which is designated to this. So if we come in here, it's actually supposed to be like a big conference room. So actually, I don't think conference is the best way to describe it. Sort of like a presentation room. So up here at the front, we have a nice lovely whiteboard. Back here with a long projector, and this is where a person can stand and do whatever. I'm not too sure what they would be doing, but whatever. If we come over here, we just have a little bit more seating area. You can't have too much of that. And over here is just a little behind the scenes area, because these doors lead right out to here. So yeah, that's basically what I've been working on. I don't know why, but it's been like taking much longer than I expected. Usually like a simple process like this shouldn't take you that long, but whatever. But I have been like sort of laying everything out, so as you can see, I just have to throw in some offices and some desks and stuff like that right in here. Of course, I'm going to like not use the bottom one, the second floor, I believe it's what it is. Yeah, that's the second floor. I'm not going to be like copying and pasting the exact same design. I'm going to change it up, kind of like how I did with the suburbs and like the interiors of the houses. You know, not all of them are exactly the same. There's going to be like different wall colors and furniture and stuff like that, just to kind of change things up a little bit. You know, you don't want things to be too exact. But yeah, if we go up to the next floor, up to the next one, this is the 5th floor, which is another little conference room thing. You know, not necessarily done, of course, but all the framework is set up, so that's all I have to do for that one. And if we come up here to the 6th floor, another little office room, not going to need to go through all of that. 7th floor, I think that's another little office space. 8th floor is another little office space. And on the 9th floor is just a little place with some tables and stuff like that. Place where you can like chill, eat a lunch break, have a little lunch break or something like that. I think that would be a good use for that. And then out here, of course, we got a little balcony which looks over the entire city. So yeah, quite a lovely view from up here. But anyway, upcoming stuff. Of course, I need to finish the interior of this because at the current moment in the city, which is relatively small but is soon to expand, this is the only one that's completely done right now. This lovely little, is this a hotel building? I think it's another hotel. Is it? Yes, it is another hotel. But yeah, this one's completely finished on the interior. This one is almost done, like 80% done, probably less actually. And then over this one, I gotta get that one done. You know, I don't want to like stress out too much over the interiors, but you know, it's still good to keep them in consideration. You don't want just a bunch of hollow buildings. That would not be good for business, but yeah, I also want to get back to work on the stadium because this actually looks pretty good. You know, my original design was not the best, and I think, you know, revamping it would definitely be a good choice to do. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for that over the next week or so. Hopefully I can do that. I mean, I wouldn't have much stuff to do because it just got off on spring break, so that's very lovely. But anyway, that'll basically be it for this episode. We've been doing some considerable progress here, but it's pretty good, you know, especially since it's just me. But anyway, that'll be it for this episode. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.